everyone, today we are making sushi. And to start off, you just want to rinse your rice and then get a large saucepan and put 3 1/3 cup of water, 3 cups of rice, and you're just going to let that sit on the side and soak for 30 minutes or run then. And then while that's soaking, you take your rice vinegar, half a cup of this, and you get half a tablespoon of salt, a 1/4 cup of sugar, and you put it into a smaller saucepan and you stir it up and you put it on low heat, and you don't want it to boil, you just want the sugar and salt to dissolve, and then turn it off and let it cool down. And then for our rice, after it's already done soaking, you can put it on high heat with the lid on, and you don't want to take the lid off or else it will let out the steam and it won't taste as good. And you put that on high heat until it starts to boil, and then once it starts to boil, you can turn it on low medium and for 15 minutes just so you can simmer. And then after that's done, you can just turn off the heat and let it cool down for 15 minutes. And then after that, you can grab a large bowl and you put your rice in the bowl and you gradually add rice vinegar to it, and you fold it in. And while you're doing that, have someone fan it so it tastes better when you fan it. And just add the rice vinegar bit by bit so you don't add too much to each side. And last but not least, if you're not gonna use the rice right away for the sushi, then you should take the bowl and take a damp towel and place it over the bowl.
So now we're folding the rice vinegar sauce with the rice, and then yeah.
All right, what's the next step after this?
After this, we are just going to let it cool for a minute or two, and then we're just going to let it sit for a little with a damp towel on and get out the fish and start preparing that. Okay, so now we are just making the sushi roll, and you want to get out your nori mat and then a piece of seaweed, and you need your rice and bowl of water. And so first you dip your fingers in the water, grab some rice and put it on, and you want to pat it on gently like I did, like this, and you want to keep doing that. And the reason you do the water is so it doesn't stick to your fingers and such, and it's also easier to roll. So, and you want to pat it down, but you also want to leave a little bit at the edge so when you roll it, it won't be too hard and it won't just explode, you know? And then you add your fillings along here or the middle, because you don't want to overflow it in this area, it's just around here, and you also don't want to put too much.
Alright, I've added some cream cheese to this roll. It's going to be the only roll where there's cream cheese, so I really like it. And Lonnie is about to prepare the salmon. We're using the salmon for this one. So she's getting ready, getting it ready to cut. And then we're also going to cut some avocado and make another roll with some avocado and salmon or tuna.
And cilantro maybe.
Okay, she's cutting that. And she's just going to cut enough right now to fill that roll, and then we're going to roll it and we're going to cut it.
Do you think this is enough?
Yeah, that's enough. Alright, we're rolling this one.
Ooh, it's gonna be big though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To use a lot of cream cheese.
Yeah, the cream cheese added a lot. Okay, so now how are we going to seal that? I guess we don't. I guess we just roll it all the way. Okay, and then And then the next step is to cut it, and then we have our roll. Yay!
Big fat roll.
Very fat roll.
Yes.
Good job, Lonnie. Okay, Webster is cutting cucumbers in quarters, and he's already cut the avocado. Watch out for the avocado in your sleeve, Webster.
Okay.
And we're going to use the rest of that salmon for
Sashimi? Oh.
no, that salmon, we have another salmon for sashimi. That salmon we're going to add to the cucumbers and avocado, and then we're going to have some more avocado for tuna. Alright, we're going to do another roll, and this time I've caught Lonnie in time for her to show us how she's going to put the rice on the seaweed.
First, I dipped my hands in the water, and then you grab your rice and you want to flatten it so it's not too thick. And whenever your hands feel sticky, you can just dip your hands back in the water.
Good job.